Alright, welcome back everyone. Would anyone like to do a quick recap of the last session?
Makaha killed another dragon. The end.
Would anyone like to do a real recap with actual facts? Anyone like to do a real recap?
So,
Okay.
we engaged in the defense of the tower. Tower had the coast pretty well covered with its cannons, ballistae, whatever, and we engaged first with covering the retreat of the archers from the initial defense of the outer wall. And then after that, we moved into a courtyard fight after they breached the outer wall. And then when we moved up into the tower, as I am told through third parties, we engaged in a fight with the dragon as well as some of the elite forces. The elite forces first. Looks like an elite assassin crew. And then the dragon came up, and after putting the smack on the dragon for a few rounds, it rolled a critical failure at minimal HP and died amusingly.
Yes, so it rolled off the tower and fell to the ground below with a loud crash, and then the session closed with you guys hearing the sound of hundreds of voices from below screaming in agony.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Oh yeah, no.
I wonder if they're just mad that their dragon died, or if they're mad because they just got crushed by the dragon falling on them.
Could you, once again, I'm sorry that I wasn't here, were they like from the still alive soldiers assaulting the keep, or was this something more incorporeal?
Well, you couldn't really tell, but the courtyard is filled with all of the kobolds and mercenaries that are unable to get past Rowena's hold portal ritual on the door. So they're just kind of milling around in the courtyard. But what it sounds like is that the courtyard below just erupted in screams of agony. What would you guys like to do?
Do any of the corpses of anything we've fought bear the same mark that we saw in some of the other goblin kind? The Diabolist mark?
Any of the kobolds and mercenaries that you killed?
Yeah.
You haven't really inspected any of the ones that you fought below, but the dead drow and the dead halflings that are up on the roof with you do not have anything there. Do not have any such marks. Makaha, can you roll a dex check for me? So that is a 9, 14.
And then he fell to his death.
You take 8 points of damage as a fireball launched from below hits you in the face as you look over the wall. But before the fire, you just didn't even see the fireball come in. But you see what looks to you, with your sharp eyes, to be a succubus standing among hundreds of corpses down below. And you can see Blord kind of down below. Appears to be alive and glowing with some sort of energy. And you think that it's probably Blord that just hit you in the face with a fireball.
Makaha turns over his shoulder and looks to his friend and says, "We have new problem."
Did you say new problem or no problem?
We have new problem.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, let's go deal with that.
Alright, so you guys want to go downstairs into the courtyard?
Yep.
Alright. Make sure it's set up correctly.
Slay them all.
Before we get down there, is there any way
On the way down, Makaha tells everybody exactly what he saw.
Sorry, what?
On the way down, Makaha tells everyone what he saw and wipes the ash from the firewall off of his face.
Am I aware whether or not my portal spell is still holding?
Yeah, you think that it's still holding.
Okay.
So nothing can currently get within the tower, but you can't really leave.
Oh, is it not revertible?
You can go through
Right.
But I'm saying is you can't. There's no other exits except out into the courtyard. All right. So you should all be at full health, by the way. But your recovery shouldn't change because this battle is going to take place about 30 seconds after your last battle. Maybe a minute. Anyway, you see the following down here.
Oh, hey, new Blord token.
Not just Blord. It is demonic Blord. Hey, Mansa, you know how you were asking whether or not there was the mark of the Diabolist? I feel like this is kind of like that.
Holy shit.
Oh, not these assassins and psychics again.
And even better, demonic paladins.
Anti-paladins.
You
Yay.
can't-
Is there any chance the non-demonic paladins will come back us up?
No, they're still recovering.
Can I maybe somehow rally them? No, yes, maybe.
I mean, if you want to run inside to go try to get them while the rest of your group battles it out.
Yeah,
That's fine.
all right, let's go. We're gonna go ham. You guys brought the cheese, right?
Hold on, I gotta set up Holy Eye so we can play.
Always bring the cheese.
Since this is 30 seconds after the last fight.
Can you move? Okay.
Since this is only 30 seconds, am I still raging?
I think you're probably still raging. You were pretty pissed off right after the battle ended, and then pretty pissed off when you got hit in the face by a fireball, so.
All right. Okay then, let's do this, guys.
Alright, so get yourselves to full health because you leveled Makaha. And
I'm worried
go ahead
about the
and
fact that
roll
it's
your
still
initiative.
Blord.
So we're all level 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and add your initiative after you roll it.
So I just went ham on my initiative roll.
Me too, friend. Me too.
Did you also get a
fail?
natural 20?
Yeah, I did.
High
Nice.
five, man. Monk and paladin. All right, so I'll take one of the anti-paladins. You take the other one.
I'm more worried about the psychics. I want to engage them, so if they choose to use one of their spells to confuse someone, they'll have to take an opportunity attack from me. So I'll probably engage with the psychic.
Okay,
If
I'll
possible.
go. I'll try to take out one of the anti-paladins probably, because Makaha is angered by their desertion of the order.
Wait, is Makaha a paladin now?
Sorry, one second.
No,
I'm still getting
he's
some
not.
notes.
I think that he is.
He's
He
kind
wants
of
to be
a
a paladin.
paladin.
Turtle, can you check to see if you can move Rowena now?
I can, yes. And I'll check the initiative too. I do not believe I can. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Can I ask for the health on these enemies?
You probably don't want to know. Yeah. The demonic lord has 288.
Oh my.
The demonic paladin is actually currently showing the incorrect. Has 72. Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should have quite a few dailies left.
Yeah, since you guys leveled, you should have your dailies left. Or you should have your dailies again. It'll
Oh,
make this fight more interesting.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and the succubus, you can't really tell how many hit points she has. So as you guys come pouring out into the courtyard, you see all of the bodies of the corpses, the hundreds of corpses strewing the ground, looking like they're feeding like magical life force energy into these 5 formerly dead creatures, or at least formerly extremely wounded. The 2 paladins that you left behind, the assassin and the psychic that fell off the dragon on the way up to the tower, and the dragon itself. And the succubus is clearly casting some sort of spell.
So the succubus is what brought them back to life, in quotes?
Yeah, basically infused them with demonic energy. Right, really demons. She basically cast a ritual that summoned demons to inhabit these vessels.
So interrupting her ritual caused them to become inanimate?
No, the ritual is almost complete.
Darn.
I mean,
Are they going to be labeled as undead, or will they be just...
these are demonic. They're not undead.
Okay. Does that make them immune to any sort of effects? Or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I need to roll for Roland. I'm sorry, I need to roll Roland's initiative.
Way to say the bard does things. He has some great AoE damage.
I have not looked at the bard in detail, and I really don't know where he fits in. I think he can kind of be single target, he can be AoE, he can kind of do it all, jack of all, master of none, just like a bard should be.
Yeah, he's a support.
Well, I know he has that Song of Lightning, or whatever it is, that can hit multiple people, and you can sustain it for multiple rounds. That's really
The
fun.
Samba of the Enraged Heavens.
So
Something
Roland goes
like that.
first.
That can't be right. +3, +3, +4. Where's he getting? I think there's an error.
He
with
has
my
improved
macro.
initiative, that's why.
Yeah, so he should get the +4. But he shouldn't get +3, +3. I think.
Three
Plus 3
dex.
from
Three from
level,
dex and
plus
3
3
from
from
Plus
dex.
level, plus
Yeah.
dex.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Damn. That is a fast bard.
Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez, the bard.
Alright, so it looks like the bard's gonna move first. What do you guys want Roland to do strategically?
Epic battle songs that do epic things.
Anything supportish, anything to get us prepped, anything that gets us through the low escalation dies.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he has a loot that basically has some daily abilities on it that could basically debuff one of these targets. Let me pull up exactly what it does.
Oh, let's get that daily miss damage thing going too when it gets to Wait, Luna, do you have that ability as well? I forget what it's called.
The stop crits.
No, the
Yeah,
one.
and it also increases miss damage.
The one when we miss.
Let me see. I don't
Poliar's
increase
got
miss
that.
damage, but I do stop crits.
Okay, so that's something specific to Poliar then.
Okay, so he can start playing a song that does one of the following. Gives +1 to all attack rolls for all allies. Attack rolls targeting AC. Dang it. A single target is vulnerable. A single target takes -1 to attack rolls, or a single target is stuck.
Does that last for the entire fight, or just until he stops playing?
Until he stops playing, but it can attempt to make a save against the vulnerable and the stuck. And also, if he makes a relevant rhyming couplet when the song starts, it doubles its effectiveness. So
I like the -2 attack.
you want to all take +1 to attack rolls, is that right? Or
Oh, I thought you had one that picked an enemy and then made their attack go down.
yeah, that's true. So do you want me to do that?
Debuffing the dragon is huge.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're gonna have the dragon take a -2, because I'll think of a clever. If anyone can think of a clever rhyming couplet that would be relevant, I'll make it +2 rather than +1.
Oh, the dragon, I wish that you could do nothing but miss and miss.
Claws, talons, and gnashing teeth all matter not if you miss me.
All right, so it'll take.
Oh,
A
listen,
-2.
dragon, for here we meet. I'll crush you beneath my mighty feet.
Turtle, just historically, Rowena has pretty much kind of sat in the back and cast Magic Missile. So I would go to town with the dailies.
Oh no,
That's what I
I'm
would
gonna bring out
recommend.
the big guns.
Yeah. Alright, so that is a quick action. No, that's a standard action, so that is Roland's turn. He's gonna move back here. And it's Gong's turn.
Alright, can I actually make my way over and engage the psychic, or will someone try and intercept me if I do so?
One of the other mobs will intercept.
Okay, well, I'll attempt to. You can choose whichever one you want, either the paladin or the assassin. I guess it doesn't really matter.
So you're attempting to do that? I'll have this paladin intercept you.
Okay, then I will attack him with my open poison strike and add the greeting fist. So 15 damage.
Alright, he kind of sways as he's struck, and he looks kind of sickly. Makaha, you're up.
I have a question.
Gong gets another action because you get a natural 20 on his initiative.
That's true. So
There's
Gong, you
that,
get
but
another-
also I have an ability that lets me take another move action. Like twice per battle, I can take 2 move actions in a turn. If I'm engaged like that, can I roll the disengage and then and then walk over and engage the psychic if I choose to?
Yeah, but the halfling will intercept. Or maybe the dragon.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Well, I'd like to try and disengage here. Let's see what I get. Okay, so I guess I'll just keep attacking him then.
Okay.
This time, flow poison.
That
So
is a
14
hit.
and 10 ongoing? Or no, sorry, 5 ongoing.
Okay.
Alright, and that's it.
Alright, go ahead, Makaha. It does. 13th Age does resistances to all weapons, not necessarily magical versus non-magical. But
Okay.
none of these guys have that.
Like, I didn't want to, make this too meta. I was just curious, because I honestly, that's something that I hadn't seen in me, reading through the book.
Yeah, some monsters do have. It's basically a 12 plus or 16 plus resistance to weapons, and what that means is if it's a hit but you rolled a natural 12 or lower, then it does half damage.
Okay.
Makaha, as you prepare to move, you hear a voice in your head. Yeah,
He was
basically,
ready.
it was about that. Except Korvik here has decided to lend you strength to end the abomination that this succubus has put on the demonic lord. And so you're going to get a +1 to attacks, all attacks this fight against the dragon.
Nice.
So just remember that. Oh, I do want to do one other thing for Roland that I forgot to do, that I'll do because it's here. It'll just be real quick. And do a wisdom skill check for his bardic knowledge. Yeah, so he's able to recognize the succubus. It is actually the Diabolist.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And she just, as she sees you guys exit, just kind of starts laughing. Yeah, he yells out, "Watch out, it's the Diabolist." And Yora kind of gets this maddened look in her eyes. But anyway, Makaha, it's your turn. Yes, the paladin will intercept. Wait, don't you have a microphone, Makaha? Ah, okay. Alright, what would you like to do? Yeah. So we'll have you guys right about here. Oh, did you get a natural crit? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so the first one crits because you critted, and the second one crits because you rolled over 11 each time. So that's, what is that? 34 times 2, 68?
Well, damn.
Is that right? So no one wants to correct my math. I'm going to do 68 damage to this guy.
I think I'll take it.
Makaha, can you start doing damage,
All right.
please?
He is seriously wounded by that strike. It was just devastating. Now, are you actually trying to kill these things or knock them out? That's a question I do have. Well, you let me know when it comes to it. All right. So as Makaha strikes the demonic paladin, Yora charges the Diabolist and engages in battle. The Diabolist is distracted, is no longer casting the spell, and is now focusing her attacks on Yora. And this is something that's basically going to be going on off to the side during the fight. You guys are not really going to be able to interrupt this, but if you look at it, it looks like more of a magical battle than a physical battle.
We get the sense that it's basically not a good idea to tango with that.
Yeah, I think I will throw up. There's basically like a spell shield surrounding that duel. All right, demonic paladin 1's turn. All right, is going to attack Gong. Is that 28 hit?
Yep.
Oh, it would have hit anyway because he gets bonus against targets at full HP. So you take 14 damage and you're dazed. Save ends.
Oh, well, damn. Daze is a negative chance to hit next turn, or?
Yeah. And that was because it was an even, a natural even. Munsa, you're up.
First thing, skill check against for Shadow Walk against mental defense. That will be a 16.
Isn't that more of an attack? Isn't it a charisma attack?
Yeah, it's attack versus.
Oh, you're just rolling this to do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same as a skill check, basically.
Okay, against mental defense, the psychic sees you attempt to vanish into the shadows and casts a spell at you that makes you remain visible.
Bastards. Sorry, Makaha. That takes me a little too close to the dragon. I will move to engage Demonic Paladin 1 and drop a tumbling strike.
I'll
you can
just
think on that one for a bit if you want.
Yeah, Gong's on the other
No,
side of him,
please.
so you're not like striking through to hit Gong. I'll just say that you take a -2 to your next attack,
All right.
and you're not going to do any miss damage. And it is the Drow's turn. And the Drow is going to cast a spell at Makaha. Yes. 22 versus AC.
That should be a hit for him. I don't know if he's there though.
Oh.
Barbarians have pretty
Yeah,
low
that
AC,
is.
right?
So I'll just fill it out for him. He is not confused.
Well, he is, but
I mean, more so than normal. You got hit for 14 damage, but you were not confused.
You already took the damage too. Don't worry about it. Yep.
I did, Makaha. Alright, it is Blord's turn.
everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Blord is going to make a breath attack against 2d3 nearby enemies. Okay. It's gonna go against Munsa and Gong.
Oh God, why?
Does
Munsa first, then Gong.
does that also cause it to hit the demonic paladin?
Well, at least Munsa takes the crit, not me.
No, it doesn't hit the demonic paladin.
That's some really good breath control.
I didn't hit, so I don't have momentum.
That's against physical defense. Can you use momentum against physical defense attacks? I don't
Yes.
know. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And who? Oh, because Poliar hasn't been able to. Alright, well, anyway, that's 24 damage to Munsa and 12 to Gong.
This counts as a ranged attack, correct?
Yes.
So can I have a spinning willow style, lets me roll to take half damage from ranged attacks. Can I roll that?
Sure. How does that work?
It says it's an easy save the first time, a normal save the second time.
Oh, yeah.
And
So,
then,
just
so the
six
save
or-
just goes
6 or
up
higher.
as I use it. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Alright. It is the demonic halfling assassin's turn. So in case you guys didn't realize, the powers of the assassin and the psychic have been upgraded as a result of being infused with demonic energy. Alright, so the demonic halfling assassin is going to charge Rowena.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep, you want to make that. If you like to roll it, go for it, Makaha. D20. You gotta get. You basically need to make a. Okay, you failed.
All right.
Alright.
Would Heavy be able to do just a basic intercept?
You're behind Rowena. Poliar probably would be able to.
Alright, I will choose to intercept.
Okay. So the first attack is going to be against you. 16 damage from the crit. It's a good thing I'm getting my crits in before you make it, so I can't crit anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then that was an even, so it gets to make an additional attack. But after an attack, it can teleport to engage with a nearby enemy of its choice, so it disappears and reappears next to Rowena.
Well,
It's going to do 2 attacks against Rowena.
That's alright.
I don't think those actually hit.
I'm way tankier than Monster.
The 19 probably hits.
Sorry, I'll check.
Does it with the added cloak thing you just got? I thought his AC was like 20, but I could be wrong.
No, I think his is about because his is really low.
I have 17 AC listed
User
here.
joined your channel.
Okay, so that's 8 damage, Rowena.
Thank you.
And that's the end of its turn. Demonic Paladin 2 shows no fear or concern for its own life. And strikes at Makaha. $20 versus your AC, Makaha. Alright, that does 14 damage, and you are dazed, save ends. -4 to attack. Hey, Turtle, just one question. Can you, on your TeamSpeak, turn off the,
Yeah, I'm just doing that now.
Okay, thanks. Okay, it is Sam and Bartholomew's turn.
I want them to run and try and finish off Demonic Paladin 2, so that Makaha's next turn can be spent dealing a little more than like 2 damage.
Okay.
Let's see if they can hit it.
They roll a +8. That is unfortunately a miss.
Oh no.
And they don't have, let me see.
And they just like fall on top of him on accident or something.
Wait, are these? Is this like Yordle Bob's pet?
They are
Sort of.
that I met and drank with, and then they apparently found a belt of intelligence and wanted to change their names and follow me around.
Perfect.
Alright. Rowena, you're up.
Alright, well, not really grouping, but I'm gonna go ahead. Would I? Oh, right, no, this assassin's in my face. Sweet. Just so that I know, what's the magic item, the wand? What's the Aegis about?
It allows you to cast Shield as a first level spell, which is basically it forces a reroll of an attack against you.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind in future. Can I just go ahead and Magic Missile to finish off the Demonic Paladin, number 2?
Before you do that, is Magic Missile a ranged or a close quarters?
I will check.
Because you can attempt to disengage and move away and then cast.
Let me just find Magic Missile. It is a
You can also just cancel
ranged at will. So, yeah, so I'll roll to disengage. 19.
Yep.
It's alright, so like doing a sweet
Yeah.
tuck and roll to the side and then launching a magic missile. I hope to slay this
Alright.
Demonic Paladin.
This Demonic Paladin dies.
Perfect.
And it is Poliar's turn, unless you have a quick action.
I do not.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna smite this bitch over here.
Okay, so
That's supposed to be a
you get
3D.
+4 to hit, I think.
Yeah,
that
but
should be 3d10. Roll a 1d10 and then I'll fix that macro. Or I think I know what the problem is.
Does someone here still have the gloves that they're worried other people are ogling?
Yes, I do.
What is the my item daily?
They give you +1d8 damage on all of your two-handed attacks, is it? Or
Yep.
for the battle?
Oh, for the battle? Alright,
Yeah.
I'll use that.
Okay, so 35, it looks like. That staggers this guy. Do you have a quick action?
No, I'm fine. No, actually, I want to use Paladin's challenge. Just to make sure Rowena doesn't get her face smacked in.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Alright, it's Heavy's turn.
Alright. Let's see. Seeing Gong and Munson in trouble, I'm going to run up. And kind of get between these two groups here. Let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is cast Mighty Healing, which is going to allow Makaha, Gong, and Munsa all to roll a recovery. And they get to add, let's see, +4 to that, I believe. Oh no, they get to add 6 to that because it's twice my level.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, and let's see, that was my normal action. As a quick action, I'm going to cast Strength of the Gods, and I'm going to use, let's see, my Domain Protection to allow me to actually hit another ally for broad effect on this. Is it okay if I affect Sam and Bartholomew with this?
To heal them?
No, this is going to be Strength of the Gods. So it's going to give all 4 of the guys that are near me, if I can hit Sam and Bartholomew, plus 1d8 damage.
Oh yeah, sure, you can use it on them.
Okay, so that means Makaha, Sam, Bartholomew, Gong, and Munsa all get 1 additional d8 to every attack for the rest of the battle.
Okay, so remind me when it comes to Sam and Bartholomew. Everyone else remember that. Guys, also, just because Gong basically brought it up, the demonic infusion, each of these, like the demonic paladin, got new abilities from being demonized. Blord and the Drow Psychics reads moves on its initiative turn as well as on half its initiative each round. So it's basically demonic speed.
Oh, and I'm done, by the way.
Okay. Alright, the Drow Psychic is going to attack. I guess it'll attack Munsa again.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I forgot.
That's bad
Whoever
for
was
Makaha.
dazed, they get to roll save ends because I cast a divine spell. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was dazed. So just a recovery, yes?
No,
Or
you roll
what is
save.
his skill check? Save? Oh, there it is. Okay, 19, so I can remove that.
Alright, cool.
Yep, and I think someone else was dazed too.
I believe Makaha was dazed.
Alright, Makaha, roll a... Because you added to Makaha. Oh, you're not? Okay. So instead of being dazed, though, you are confused. Hit natural 16 plus confused. And you take 14 damage.
Mansa is, or
Makaha.
no? The psychic was attacking him.
No, I said Makaha. I'm sure of it.
You
Oh,
did
you
say
most definitely
Munza.
said Mansa.
Did I? All right, fine. Mansa takes 14 damage and is confused.
16 to save?
Yeah, but you save at the end of your next turn,
Oh, okay.
or unless someone else lets you. All right. It's Blord's turn. Blord is going to.
Mansa, did you take your HP down twice? You were almost full health again.
I was at 20.
Oh my.
You took 14, not 16.
Oh,
So I
whoops.
think you get 2 back. Blord is going to charge Makaha and Bartholomew. And is going to make a melee attack against each of them. So first Makaha, then Bartholomew. I mean, you want to do that? You want to take both of the hits? Because that's fine with me.
The day the Makaha died, they were singing.
Okay, so I forgot which one I said was first. I think the second one was against Bartholomew. Oh, Bart was the first one? I think you're a liar. Makaha.
DM's prerogative.
Okay, that's fine. So Sam and Bart take 20. Oh wait, let me see if that even hits him. 1 second. Because I forgot the -2 to attack. Yeah, that still hits. And he's going to take another -1 to attack for the natural 1. So he's at -3 to attack right now. Now the escalation die increases to 1. And you guys over here in the fight down here, the Diabolist basically says along the lines of, "Who are you? Why do you travel with such weaklings?" And Yora just kind of looks confused and redoubles her efforts. Okay, so it's Roland's turn. Roland is actually going to make some sort of attack. What do you get? Do you want?
Can we get him to attack the assassin that's on Rowena, or was on Rowena, and possibly use it, pull it together for Munsa if possible?
Yeah, okay, so he's going to charge and do a melee attack.
Whoa, let's come over you, Roland. Melee!
I think he's only used his face once.
Currently playing Loot of the Morning, and when he plays a spell on that, he feels invincible.
Ah. Yep.
So that
Oh, well, damn.
is a hit.
It's because he is invincible.
And he allows Munsa to use a pull it together. A recovery, sorry.
Yay!
Alright, Gong, it's your turn.
First I will roll to disengage.
Success.
I'm going to roll down... I'm going to jump on this priestess here.
Okay.
And attack it with my finish poison strike.
It's definitely a hit. So 17 damage plus 17.
Well, there's the Greeting Fist 1d12 and the 1d8 from Luna's ability, which we haven't been rolling, and I just remembered.
Yep. So that is... no, because it's going to be the entire thing, so 21, 25 damage and 25 ongoing.
Is that
It's
how much
not
health does it have?
staggered. It has 29,
alright.
so it won't die from immediately on its next turn.
Can I roll my scroll as well? I want to roll my scroll damage as well, so there's an extra 1d6 on there.
Okay.
There we go.
So it'll
Now
die.
it should die in its
It
turn.
will die at the start of its next turn.
Good.
Good.
And it's Makaha's turn.
All according to plan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Get on that face. Do it. It's a dragon that is lacking a hood ornament.
Okay, so it's Makaha's turn, and Makaha starts screaming in demonic, or not demonic, in draconic. And Rowena, you hear him basically say, I will free you, my love.
Cute.
Aww.
I'm gonna write a fucking novel.
Alright, that's a crit, 26.
Yeah, good. You didn't forget the D4. Yeah, try and remember the D4, guys.
D8.
Or D8, sorry.
Okay, got it.
Good job.
Alright, it's Demonic Paladin 1's turn. Or did you want to move, Makaha, or are you going to stand there and... Okay. So Demonic Paladin, I think, takes 5 ongoing.
Yep.
And then is going to move down and attack Gong.
Is he not engaged with Munso?
Yeah, but Muntz is confused, so it's not considered an enemy.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a miss.
Alright.
User joined your
So
channel.
that's no damage. And now it's Muntz's turn, and Muntza has to attack the nearest ally.
Oh no. Fight the hand that feeds you.
Oh,
Or heals
shit.
you.
Disconnected from your channel.
So Muntz is going to attack heavy. So go ahead and roll your basic melee attack.
Dear God.
Double
Yeah,
8
it's a nice-
plus 1d8.
6 and
Your channel
1d8.
was edited.
Oh my God, I knew
Does
this was going to be
he-
bad.
Does he get the plus 1d8 from Luna's?
Yeah, he
ability
does.
For this?
Yeah, plus the boots. No, Heavy's not dead. He didn't crit.
Goodbye, my heavy. Goodbye,
Oh,
my
35
friend.
Heavy.
You have been the one.
How much?
35.
Holy
35.
Alright, Munza, roll a d20 to see if you save ends that.
Oh,
have to
please
get
don't remain confused.
11 or higher.
Oh, phew.
Okay, so you're no longer confused. Oops. Okay.
Inigo looks in
that's-
horror.
What have I done? Okay. Demonic Drow Psychic is going to die.
Yeah, they're annoying. No more confusion. I wanted to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Okay.
That's brutal.
It's Blord's turn.
Oh God.
Blord kind of smiles horrendously and attempts to disengage. Actually, no. It can use its fire breath. So let's see how many I can target.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't use it every turn. No, it's never 2 turns in a row. So is it rounds in a row? I think it gets 2 turns. So yeah, I can do this again. Oh, but I need to see how many times per battle it can do it. 3 times. Okay. Alright, for this turn, it's just going to hit the 4 in front of him, Makaha, Sam, and Bart, Heavy, and Munza. In that order,
No,
so
Heavy.
left to right. And dragons use the escalation die, so it increases by 1.
Oh, well, at least
Rolling
I got
very
you.
Oh, wow.
poorly. Yeah, neither Makaha nor Sam and Bart are hit.
Is this first? Yeah, no, that
And
hits
remember,
me.
it's at -3, though. So Heavy gets hit, but I doubt that Munza does. And you have momentum right now, Munza. Do you get hit by 17, Munza?
Just barely.
Okay, so that does 12 damage to everyone it hit.
You only have 16 AC?
Did you increase it
defense,
by
I have
1 when
16.
you leveled? Yeah, this is physical defense,
Yeah.
not AC.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I have 16.
Alright, so that's 12 damage to each of you.
I'm gonna use That's Your Best Shot after getting hit by that.
Yep.
So that's gonna allow me to use the recovery.
So it's only half because the escalation dies at 1, is that right?
Let me see here.
Isn't it at 2?
If the escalation die isn't 2+, you only get half the usual healing. Yes.
Wait, does the escalation die start at 0?
Yeah. So it's 1 now.
Okay.
Okay. So it's at +6, but I get to reroll 1 because of strong recovery.
Is there a reason the initiative table didn't auto-order itself?
It should be ordered.
Mine,
Alright,
I
I'll
see
keep
mine
what it
is
was.
ordered currently.
Really, mine
So
isn't
let's see.
curious.
I had
it's
added
not?
mine manually.
I'll take 12.
Oh, it's just ordered weird. It's like... It's ordered, just kind of oddly on mine. Probably just a glitch.
Is Demonic Blord currently at the top?
Okay. It's the half-in assassin's turn. And it's first gonna strike at Roland.
I've issued a Paladin's challenge.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I should probably consider that. Sure, it'll attack Poliar. I guess it'll attack Poliar both times. It's not gonna go teleporting around. And gets 1 additional attack. So all 3 of those hits, that's 24 damage total.
My heart be still.
And now it's going to attempt to run away. And it fails because Roland's there. No, wait, it succeeds. So it's gonna run back here.
It's got a -4 to disengage.
Oh, that's right.
Uh.
I forgot that Paladin's challenge. Alright, so it fails. It's gonna stay there. Demonic Paladin number 2 is dead. Sam and Bart's turn. What would you like them to do? Attack the dragon?
Yeah, I suppose so. There's not a whole lot else that can help me with.
Okay.
I mean, they could, but I think Poliar's character and the Bard will be able to handle it.
Misses the dragon.
Man, Sam Bart, you suck. I'm gonna get rid of you after this battle.
Alright, it's Rowena's turn.
Alright, I'm actually just gonna... I'm still disengaged from the halfling, right?
You're not
Yeah.
engaged. You did
Yeah,
already.
you're
Yeah.
free.
Perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and start laying into the Blord with Rowena's Temporal Warglaives, which will be actually just another name for my Lightning Bolt.
Okay, so it does can attack 2 targets.
So I would assume that I actually probably should have called my targets before I rolled, but I was gonna go for Blord and I don't know, is it too much of a stretch to say the Demonic Paladin? Also, will that hit either of them?
The physical defense, it doesn't hit either of them, but it does half damage.
Alright, so that'll be
16 each.
Yeah,
And don't forget to roll the d8.
there you go, and a d8.
No, he doesn't get a D8.
Oh,
No,
never
why not?
mind.
No, it was only the 4 people. I can
Oh,
only cast
okay,
it
I
towards
gotcha.
3, but I got an extra.
And it only affects...
Didn't think I was special enough.
But it wouldn't work for Rowena, because it only affects melees.
Well, there we go then.
Alright, Rowena, quick actions. No, you used your quick action when you did polysyllabic verbalization, so it's
Damn,
Polar's turn.
totally gonna use that quick action to ogle the gloves of ogling.
I am going to smash this bloody demonic halfling with my hammer.
Whoops.
So that's clearly a miss. I guess you're gonna... I'm gonna have you follow through and hit Roland for half damage.
Oh.
There's some repressed anger here.
Oh, on the GM's part?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to finally make a challenging battle. And you guys have just been walking through everything, so...
No, I like it.
Alright, Heavy, you're up.
Alright. How much life do you have, Munsa?
6.
Alright, so... Let's see, I'm not going to move anywhere, so I'm going to cast my 2... Well, actually, I'm only going to cast... No, I'll cast both heals. 1 heal on me, 1 heal on Munsa. So you just roll your recovery plus 6. Let's see.
You're
I'll
a
reroll
good
1.
sport, sir.
Remember, that's
Just
plus
lucky I'm
6,
still
not plus
alive.
3, right? Or is it only plus 6 on people you're healing?
It's only plus 6 on people that I'm healing.
Okay.
So let's see. I get a 7 instead of one of those 2s. So that's 16. Alright. And let's see, other than that, I still have my normal action. I'm going to cast Righteous Spirits. And this is going to go against Blord.
Alright.
And this is going to be against Mental Defense.
That hits.
Alright, sweet. So let's see, who has the lowest health near here? I'm down to 30, but it can't hit me, so it's going to have to be Munsa.
I don't know, I think Poliar's only got 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. He should be in range. So Poliar gets plus 4 AC until the end of my next turn. And I am done.
Alright, just remember that. Demonic Drow's turn comes along and... Oh, I already had it die, sorry. Just gonna have another nice little death. Alright, it's Board's gonna attempt to disengage. Fail and is going to attack Makaha and Sam and Bartholomew.
Which one first?
It's gonna go Makaha first. And it has a -2 to attack. So that's 20 damage.
Ow.
Alright, next round, escalation dies 2. And as you cast your gaze over at the ongoing battle that's going on between the Diabolist and Yora, the Diabolist appears to be getting extremely frustrated, and somehow Yora is not dead. The Diabolist begins cackling, flies up above, and yells out, "This was just a game anyway," and disappears.
So casual. Quick action, flip off the Diabolist.
She comes back and smites you real quick.
Yep. By the way, did everyone get a good look at how awesome that token is for the Diabolist?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
To be honest, when she was just a generic Succubus, I was like, oh, he just picks monsters to include that have cool tokens. I get it.
Don't get too excited.
Kind of still went down like that. Again. That's the Diabolist. Okay, I'm gonna need to have her in a battle, like tomorrow. No, it's been planned out a little bit longer than that. Anyway, Roland is going to stab. I mean, is that what you want him to do? You want him to attack the halfling?
Kill things, Roland.
Just please.
Okay. Hits and kills it. And someone else can use recovery if you guys want.
Can Polaire use it?
Yeah. So it's just a normal recovery.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, I'm not half dead anymore.
And everything didn't suck.
Alright, and it is Gong's turn.
Okay, first I'm gonna roll to disengage. Alright, then I'm gonna call upon my talent that I took, Monk Talent, Improbable Stunt, which lets me pull off one crazy improbable stunt per battle. And I'm
Alright.
going to climb over here and go up the dragon's tail and climb on top of Blord, and then climb on top of its head and attack it from its head with my poison strike.
Okay.
I don't. The way this works, I don't actually have to roll to pull it off. I just get like one freebie per battle. That's basically how that works.
Right. And your attack's a freebie too, so it's an auto hit. I'll let your highest dice double because of your stunt. So it's 14 damage.
Woo!
Plus Greeting Fist and 1d8 from Luna.
Hugest greeting fist.
31.
Yep, and that'll be my turn.
Falcon punch.
Makaha's turn. Remember, you still get a +1 against the dragon.
And what do we say to Makaha? Not today.
That's not a hit. Nope. Not against this guy, not against AC. So what's your miss damage? 21 is its AC. Your miss damage is 3. Blord laughs at you and and says Corvakir. Is that all you have in Draconic? Now, the bonus damage is only if you hit. Alright, Demonic Paladin 1 is up and alive. It is going to... What's it going to do? Give me a second to think about what it's going to do. It is going to charge... Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yora, just after the Diabolist leaves, Yora kind of collapses in exhaustion. Demonic Paladin is going to charge and attack Sam and Bartholomew. Do you want to try to intercept that there, Makaha? Okay. So I think that does not take half damage. So you take full damage from this attack if it hits you. If I recall correctly how our system worked. $20 versus AC. It's 14 damage. And you're dazed. Save ends. And it's Munce's turn.
First, check against mental defense for the attack against mental defense for Shadow Step. That'll do, I suspect.
Yep, so Munce disappears into the shadows. And Mansa is...
Clarification on that real quick. I know it doesn't matter because of like the wording on that is vague. It says remove yourself from play. Now I was thinking like I can't use it before my standard action, but does remove myself from play, I gather I'm not targetable. I'm guessing I also can't use recoveries or anything like that.
Yeah, you basically don't exist.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's Blord's turn. And, who all is engaged with Blord here? Gong's on his head.
Yep.
Makaha and Sam are right... I think he's engaged with all of you, frankly.
Us three? I believe there's only three of us, right?
Yeah, so it's going to do a melee attack against Gong, Sam, and Makaha in that order. And this one's going to be, with the escalation die, 13s, so... Was that Gong, Sam, and Makaha? Mrs. Sam? Ooh!
Is it 20 damage, you said?
Sam survives, yeah. So you take 20 damage if you're hit.
Bye, Makaha.
The assassin is dead. Sam and Bart's turn. What would you like Sam and Bart to do?
Wait, I just want to stop this for a second. Callus, pat yourself on the back because you have managed to take me below like a quarter health. You need a pat on the back for that.
I'll pat myself on the back when you die.
That won't happen.
Gosh, I don't know. Can they not heal in any way?
I'd say either attack the paladin or attack the dragon.
They don't really have recoveries because they're just NPCs. So, I mean, I guess I'll let... If Heavy wants to use one of his heals on them, they can heal. I guess they can use this... If Heavy uses one of his heals, I'll let them heal, but they can't rally.
I vote they just hit the
Okay.
paladin and try to finish it
Yeah,
off. Like one of their attacks will finish it, right?
Yeah, will the attack kill the paladin if they hit?
It'll be 15 plus 1d8. It has a good chance.
Okay, I'll just have them attack the paladin then.
Okay.
I believe. Up.
That is a miss.
I'm gonna steal their belt after this. They have missed every attack this battle, I think.
If they survive long enough for you to steal it.
No, I'm gonna take their belt regardless.
Rowena's turn.
Shut up.
Alright, I'm gonna use Force Salvo this turn. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. So that is a intelligence plus level versus PD.
Okay. So just figure out what that is and just roll a d20 plus that number.
His stats aren't on there. Oh, really? A 6? His intelligence is... I'm assuming it's the modifier, not the actual stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 5, so 8 on top of that. Versus PD, so 14. And then damage... Sorry. Is...
Wait a second. So that's versus physical defense?
Yeah.
And it's a 20?
No, it's a 14.
Oh, it's a 14 total?
Yeah.
Who are you targeting? Well, that misses both. That's one of your force salvos.
It doesn't seem to say here what occurs on a miss, so I'm assuming it's just no damage on miss.
Right, but I think you can use it again, right?
You're right, yeah, I get... The spell creates
It's like
bolts equal to 1 plus intelligence mod.
Yeah, so you have 6 bolts, but you can't hit the same one twice. So just start with Blord until you can hit him, and then see if you can hit the other guy.
Alright. So what am I rolling for here?
Can it... I forget if you can... I'll go ahead and let you just keep using it.
Yeah, it's
rolling
not
for
very
21,
specific,
right?
but I'm rolling for 21.
Physical defense is a 19 for Blord.
So I have to get an 11 here, is that right? I got 8, I believe. Oh man. There we go.
Alright, so that hits Blord for how much damage?
I believe it's something like 4d10. So 22? And then,
Alright, then you have
that was
2
how many rolls? 2 more? Okay, sweet.
That was 4, yeah.
13, so that'll do it.
Yeah, 13 hits. So roll your damage. 20. He has 2 hit points left.
Alright, and free action to ogle the gloves. End turn.
Nice. Poliar, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to this dragon's face, or should I say run, and smash him in the face.
Okay, are you smiting?
I can only do that once per battle, I believe.
It's once per battle, and then you also have like a separate pool of your, I think it's your wisdom modifier plus 1. Or it might be just your wisdom modifier.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll smite them as well. And I want to use the hammer basic, or the special ability, where I'm guessing he's the biggest bat on the field.
Yeah. So you get to roll an extra d4 and an extra d8. And I think another extra d8. Was Poliar included in heavies?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a d4 and a d8. $45, it looks like.
Good damage.
Alright, the dragon is staggered. And it is Heavy's turn.
Alright. So let's see. I will use my domain protection for this battle. That gives me 1 more use of heal since I've already used it twice. Heal is a quick action, so I'm going to use heal on, let's see, Makaha, so he gets to heal using a recovery. And let's see, I'm going to use Cure Wounds on, let's see, who's the other one? Gong. Gong is really low. So Cure Wounds is going to be a free recovery. So he rolls his recovery +6, but he doesn't have to actually use a recovery.
Okay.
And actually, those were both quick action spells.
But so was your invocation. So
I'm
that's
back to
3
full
quick
health almost,
actions.
Chaos. I just wanted you to know.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep, that worked out perfect.
Alright, so it's Blord's turn again. And Blord has is 1, 2, 3, 4. So left to right, Gong, Poliar, Salmon Bart, and Makaha. Alright, Gong 17 misses. It's a -2, remember. So it's 15 misses. Poliar 26 hits. Sam and Bart do in fact die.
Is it dead or are they just down?
Yeah, they're it's an NPC. It's
No.
Sam and Bart.
Hurry, loot the belt.
The dragon with one claw slices off Sam's head, and Bart looks over at the stump, just shocked, and then falls over.
Oh my.
He screams no, and then falls over. All right. And then Makaha took a hit as well, so that's 20 damage to everyone that got hit. And the escalation die increases. And it is Roland's turn. Should Roland run up in there with his sword?
No, I don't think so. Let's have him use his
Let's get some dailies out of him.
Yeah, does he have any more dailies that'll be useful? If not, he can just use his lightning attack. I forget what it is.
He cannot. The Samba of Heaven is very good, but it's a song, so it would have to cancel the -2 on the dragon. He also has. I'm just
Can
going
he
to
use
roll
his
each of
ranged
the other
attack while
abilities.
sustaining the song, or no?
Yeah, he can. He also has this, which is a daily. So I didn't roll it for real. I'm just showing you what it is. If you guys want him to use that. Okay, so he's going to target
Makaha.
Not Makaha, the Paladin and Blord. Yeah, you can hit both. So the first one is on the Paladin, the second's on Blord. They both hit. The Paladin dies.
4 1s and a 6?
Sad day.
Crazy.
That does hit Blord. And he takes 14 damage.
I'm calling shenanigans on the damage.
Okay. Gong, you're up.
Alright, still hanging on for dear life at the top of this dragon's head. I will attack it with my Flow Poison Strike.
It's against AC, that's a miss.
Alright.
It's 3 damage.
So that's 3 damage, yep. Is the 1d8 only for hits?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Makaha. Crit monster, you've got a +1. Although I think you may be dazed. I don't know if...
I
I'm
believe
pretty sure
he's dazed.
Yeah, I think you're dazed. From the Paladin hitting you. Yeah, -3.
Makaha actually gets more accurate when he's dazed.
Yep. It knocks out some of his natural confusion. And he's pure instinct. Alright, go ahead and roll.
I guess you can have the other side.
That's a miss. He's got 99 health left. Munsa, you're up.
99.
Here comes the
Close in
potential
wall.
pain.
Come on. Come on, come on. Blink strike.
Sasha.
Blink strike.
That's
Okay,
a hit.
so roll all your other bonus damage.
Halfway there, buddy. You know, that's respectable.
Well, then you
Not done yet.
you get another 1d8, right?
That should be more, I think. Because
Yeah.
I have improved sneak attack.
Which was the d8, right?
Okay, it's not till 4th level. Got it.
So you're happy with only doing 70 damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll do what I have to. I'll deal with it.
You win some, you lose some.
Alright. Blord is hurt badly, but it's Blord's turn. You tumble away, so you want to roll your tumble strike?
Perhaps it should use its final breath attack.
It might.
Oh, where's the...
Its melee attack is actually better than its breath attack.
Well, that's why I wanted to use the breath attack.
I see.
That does not make it. I'm still engaged.
Alright, so it... the reason its melee attack is better than... is because its melee attack is against each enemy engaged with the monster, so it hits everyone. So who all do I have? Where is Munsa? Okay.
Up to the butt.
So it's just gonna go to Gong, Poliar, Makaha, Munsa. So, and it's using the escalation die, so this is a plus 14. Ooh, that was
nice.
against Gong. It's against Poliar. It's a -2, remember, so that was a 22. Makaha is a 19. And Munsa is a 21. What's your AC, Makaha? It's a hit then.
What did you
No.
say was which one was
Even
the one
is
that
a
hit
hit.
Poliar?
It did hit the second one. D20
Second.
plus 14. So it's a 22 against Poliar.
That's a miss.
That's a hit versus
No, 'cause,
Inigo.
Poliar has that plus 4, I think.
Yeah.
Munsa, it misses? The 21?
It hits.
Oh, that's a hit, yeah. So that's 20 damage.
Roll with it.
Okay. 10 damage. Makaha, did you take the hit? You did. And Gong missed. So that was a pretty uneventful turn for it. Alright.
And now it dies.
Now it's Rowena's turn.
Using my plague of acidic locusts, I am going to try and do a lot of damage.
That does hit.
Alright, sweet. And yeah, that's everything.
And it gets 5 ongoing acid damage.
So it has what, like 15 health left?
Not... It's got 10 health left.
Oh,
and
is
it's
that it?
taking 5.
Not this time.
Poliar.
I'm gonna
It's like-
smash that thing in the face with another smite evil.
Alright.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Even with your plus 4, that's a miss.
But
So 3 damage. Oh, it does half damage on miss.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
So,
Yeah, boy.
can you explain how you kill the demonic red dragon with miss damage?
I missed my swing, but managed to knock Makaha headfirst into the dragon's eyeball, launching him through the cavity and piercing his brain.
So Makaha is Blord dies, and you guys all see some very bizarre effects on Makaha. So Makaha's feet are just sticking out of the head of the dragon, and as it makes its death throes, there's like sparks and purple light coming out of the eye hole that he's in. What are you saving against, Makaha? Oh, surviving? Yeah, so Makaha's dead. And then... No, Makaha's not dead. Alright, so you find yourselves with dead psychic, dead halfling assassin, 2 dead paladins, a dead large red dragon, and Yora over here is unconscious. And Sam and Bart are dead as well. What would you guys like to do? There's also hundreds of corpses of kobolds and mercenaries in the tower.
Can we start out by pulling Makaha's body out of the dragon's brain cavity?
It looks like Gong's gonna grab the belt before that happens.
What are the remaining forces at the tower like?
They're all dead. Oh, surviving? You on your side?
Yeah, on our side.
You still have the 11 paladins, the 5 clerics, 40 archers, and then the leader, which, let's see if I can find his name real quick. Oldie, Oaldy, survives, and then some of his assistants and non-combat related magicians.
I will advise the leader of the tower forces that
Oldie. So Oldie comes out of the tower, just eyes wide. Thank you so much for saving us. You saved us.
Yeah, we did.
Is anyone going to drag Makaha out of the dragon's face yet?
I'll approach Oldie and tell him that we were glad to render service.
At a minimal fee.
Well, what I'm going to request is that I be given service of a sizable, I'd say about, actually probably as many people as he can muster, and I will personally search all of the leaders and officers, but I direct them to search all the corpses of the mooks, the general foot soldiers, and basically order them to gather the bodies in a pyre so that we can burn them and be done with it. Battlefield sanitation, as it were.
Okay, so I'm going to say that each kobold has nothing, because the dragon keeps its hoard in its lair. But the mercenaries each have D10 gold, and there was 150 of them, so why don't you roll 150 D10 and see how much gold you find. Okay. So, is that a... Alright. So why don't someone write that down? LT usually keeps track of your gold, but you have 825 more.
I got it.
Thank you, Bob.
Alright, what else would you like to do? Oldie indicates that he will report to the Archmage about what has happened here and recommend that you be suitably rewarded for your heroism.
Can I use like wizard knowledge to gauge if there are any demonic spirits remnant in the corpses of the people we just fought?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll a int check.
Plus int, which is +5. Yeah, +5.
Yeah, that'll succeed. Yeah, you sense that the bodies of the 4 that you just fought have no energy whatsoever left in them. It appears that whatever demons were possessing them have dispersed. The same is true with the dragon. As Makaha climbs out of the dragon's brain cavity by himself, without
Because
any
everyone's a bastard and wouldn't help me.
yeah, without any assistance, he feels a sense of calm and contentment with an underlying bit of rage that he senses is directed towards the Diabolist.
Makaha will attempt to talk to Korpakir in his armor and ask him if he's satisfied.
Korvakir responds that he will not be satisfied until the Diabolist is dead. Until that time, Barbarian, you can consider yourself as having an ally.
Makaha would smile and nod that the defeat of the Diabolist would be a pleasant goal for him too.
Alright.
Alright, Heavy is going to try and revive Yora, see if we can get her awake.
Yeah, Korvakir is going to be quite upset if you attempt to pillage the body of Blord like you did his own body. But that doesn't mean you can't do it.
I say we pillage it.
Pillage!
I don't know, I kind of like the idea of this dragon helping Makaha out with his deeps. I will leave it alone.
Yeah, Makaha's deeps are pretty lacking, so we should probably let him keep the happy
Oh yeah,
Korvakir.
definitely.
You know, when, like, once Makaha's left.
Alright, so Korvakir also, through Makaha's voice, so he says this in Draconic to Rowena, and he says, "Wizard, I would have a request of you."
Stepping forward, Rowena lets the dragon know that she's listening.
I wish you to allow me, or to assist me, in bringing my mate into this vessel with me.
Oh, intense.
So that'll be
Rowena
a
rolls up her
ritual.
sleeves. Oops. Yeah, I'm ready and willing.
Alright, so it's going to be a hard roll, a 25, and go ahead and take 3 attempts to get it. Based on if you get it first, the first attempt is better than getting it on the last attempt.
Okay.
Does anyone want to assist him?
Yeah, I
I
should be able
think
to help
Heavy
him.
can, yeah. So Heavy will give you a +2 to each of these rolls. And Korvakir will, I guess, also give a +2.
Okay, so +9, 20 + 9. Bam, bam, bam.
More
Yeah.
than 9, though.
Well, I got
It
either
doesn't
way.
Hey, you got it first try, so.
Got it first try. All right. So, Makaha in Draconic just says, "Thank you. I will remember this, wizard."
No probs, boss. So, Makaha, are you gonna be enjoying that sweet, sweet dragon romance in your armor?
It's like this is not gonna end well for us
Yeah.
down the road. But I'm down
Makaha, the dragon-possessed barbarian, running around killing
I have
everything.
some pretty hilarious ideas that I just had. Okay. So anyway, it looks like Heavy's gone over to try to wake Yora up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get her up and about.
All right. So that's she stands to her feet. Basically, just what happened. Where did she go?
She disappeared. I want to know what happened.
You have some explaining to do, young lady.
How were you able to stand against the Diabolist?
I do not know. I charged and I don't really remember what happened. I'm sorry. Did you manage? Did we lose anyone?
Sam and Bart.
She walks over to Sam and Bart, and gives them last rites. Right before I assume Makaha steals the belt.
Ha! That's what he thinks.
Makaha,
Oh, yeah,
but
Gong
Makaha will
has
not
it.
pillage the body.
It has already been pillaged, so this is not an issue.
Now, Gong pillages it and gives Makaha the belt. That's a completely different story.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, out of character, Yora doesn't really know what the fuck just happened.
Can Rowena use her wizardly knowledge to try and make a estimate or a educated guess?
Yeah, he would also like to roll to see if he could feel the priestess's power at that battle.
All right. Go ahead and roll. So Rowena
knows less about this battle.
Yeah, Rowena, all you really can tell is that there is some sort of powerful magic energy that emanated from her during the fight, and it's dissipating. And let's see, what did Heavy got a crit? So Heavy, you know that it was basically pure divine energy.
Well,
Was I
what
clicking the
does
wrong button?
Makaha's
Did
22
you guys even
give
hear?
him?
Did you guys hear?
Yeah,
what I
we heard you.
Yep.
Okay.
We gotcha.
Pure
It's
divine,
pure divine energy. You've only really sensed it in the presence of the combined court of the priestess surrounded by her high-level paladins. So you're not 100% sure if it was just like some sort of latent effect of her paladin training and her high ranks in that. And let's see, what did you get? You got a 22 in. What are you rolling a check for? An int check?
Yeah, I was doing a wisdom check. I don't know. Would it be int? If it's int, then just a regular 20.
No, I don't know. You just kind of know. You know that you've never seen a paladin fight like that before. Yeah, you know that's not how paladins fight. Paladins
Fairly confident today is Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's actually Wednesday. All right, so is there anything else? If you guys want to, I'll assume you guys loot the other bodies, and I'll just to save time, I'll come up with what you pull out from the paladin and the psychic and the assassin later.
Rowena leans over Makaha's shoulder and starts whispering into his collarbone, "Hey, Lord, where's the stash?" Referring specifically to her hoard of treasure.
It's in my lair, of course, but... Or no, Korvakia responds. Blord is kind of confused at this moment. Like, she's basically not really back to herself. But Korvakia responds that it is, of course, in her lair, and then remarks that you are cowards for not facing his lover within her tower, or within her lair.
Right.
Taking tactical advice from a dead dragon seems somewhat counterintuitive.
Makaha would quickly say that.
Okay.
Except she stumbles on the
sage
word
advice from a
counterintuitive.
pauldron.
Whoa, he went there.
You just remember who came up with this plan, right?
Which plan?
No, well, some of us didn't want to go in the lairs, so I suggested we ambush them at the tower.
Okay, so you guys are going to Are you going to stay the night here, basically, and continue cleaning up the battlefield, burying the dragon?
Makaha will bury
I
his
suppose
weapons
that's
by
fair.
himself.
All
I'd
right,
assume
so
that what we're looking to do is assist with the battlefield cleanup here, lay claim. Since we were a turning force in the battle, we would lay claim to the properties. You know, we're not going to loot weapons or anything like that. That's too much logistics. But like gold, we would lay claim to that. And then I think we're looking to get a full rest in here.
yeah. So
And
Tulipa's
then-
always going to be the fourth battle in this series, so you do earn a extended rest.
And then I think it's time to put the rogue to good use and lead an expedition into the lair.
Okay, so Roland, before you all leave, he comes up to Munsa, and he basically says, "I have things that I must check on. That bandit camp. What happened at the bandit camp has me worried. I believe that the Lich King is on the rise in this area. I will return and meet you in the Bleeding Goblin in 3 days' time."
My favorite bar.
You know how to get in touch with me if needed. If things go awry, you know how to make contact. I'm assuming some of our underworld or some of our shadier
Yeah,
contacts
yeah.
overlap. And I wish him well.
Alright, so Roland's gone. And yes, you do notice that he is trying very hard to keep his clothing and materials out of the blood and muck. But anyway, so you guys have laid claim. Have you spoken with Oldie? I'll decide what your rewards from Oldie are later. Oldie is the lead wizard here at the tower. You have...
So do we end the session now, or do we check the Dragon's Cave?
successfully... It's up to you guys. I mean, the Dragon Cave, honestly, is not going to take that long. And I've been
I'm
kind of
okay with
looking forward to it, so I do need to do a bit of editing since, Blord's not there anymore. But...
I mean, I'm
Just
okay
give
with
me-
staying
why
up
don't we
another
take
hour
a-
if it'll take that long.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, why don't we take a 5-minute break while I clean this up a little bit?
Alright.
Sweet.
Alright, I will be
Good job
cutting,
so far, guys.
cutting the stream here and resuming when we come